2018 Nissan Versa Note. 2018 Nissan Versa Note review on. The Nissan Versa Note falls short of most other subcompact hatchbacks. 3-star overall. The 2018 Versa Note might be considered a suitable hatchback for young drivers or purse on a tight budget. But among its competitors in the humble subcompact class, the Versa Note will come up short for most buyers. The Versa Note is sluggish compared to most competing models, not particularly fun to drive and lacking in creature comforts. It does offer comparatively generous rear passenger space and a cleverly designed cargo system, but these assets are not enough to earn it a strong recommendation. We suggest checking out the alternatives before settling on the Versa Note. What's new? For 2018, the trim levels on the Versa Note have been reconfigured. The former S Plus trim is now the base S model, and the former SL trim has been dropped. The top-of-the-line senior grade now includes standard remote keyless ignition and entry, a vehicle immobilizer system and Nissan's Easy Fill Tire Alert system. The mid-level SV can now be ordered with these same features as part of the SV Special Edition package. The plain Jane interior and hand crank windows make the base S model a poor choice, even at a bargain basement price. Taking one step up to the SV trim level for its useful added features and more nicely outfitted cabin. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Nissan Versa Note hatchback seats 5 and is offered in 3 trim levels, S, SV and Senior. It's powered by a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine, 109 horsepower, 107 pound-feet of torque, routed through a continuously variable automatic transmission CVT on the way to the front wheels. Standard feature highlights for the base S trim include 15-inch steel wheels, air conditioning, power mirrors, a tilt-only steering wheel, cloth upholstery, 60/40 split folding rear seats, Bluetooth phone integration, and a 4-speaker CD player with auxiliary audio input. The SV trim adds remote keyless entry, cruise control, power windows and locks, upgraded gauges, additional interior trim, upgraded cloth upholstery, a height adjustable driver seat with an armrest, a leather-wrapped steering wheel, an adjustable cargo floor, a 5-inch touchscreen display, a rear-view camera, Bluetooth streaming audio, USB pod audio input, satellite radio and a hands-free text messaging assistant. The top-of-the-range senior trim adds such features as sporty exterior treatments, 16-inch alloy wheels, fog lights, heated mirrors, a rear spoiler, remote keyless ignition and entry, a vehicle immobilizer system, Nissan's Easy Fill Tire Alert system beeps when the correct pressure has been reached, a sports steering wheel, simulated suede upholstery and a center rear armrest. Some features are available as options on lower trim levels. Trim tested. The S in this review are based on our full test of the 2014 Nissan Versa Note SV hatchback 1.6 liters inline-4, CVT automatic, FWD. Note: since this test was conducted, the current Nissan Versa Note has received some revisions. Our findings remain broadly applicable to this year's 2018 Versa Note, however. Driving. With a meager 109 horsepower 4-cylinder engine, non-traditional continuously variable transmission automatic transmission CVT and uninspiring handling, the Versa Note offers little in terms of performance. This is strictly a point A to point B car with minimal entertainment in between. Acceleration. It took us a very long 10.4 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour, which is slow even for an economy hatchback. The Versa Note's CVT causes the engine to drone loudly when accel, making it feel even weaker. Braking. The pedal is uncharacteristically firm and quick to respond for this class. Still, in testing the Versa Note required 125 feet to stop from 60 miles per hour, slightly longer than average. Steering. Perhaps the worst part of this car, the Versa's fuel-saving electric power-assisted steering offers artificial, springy feedback and lackluster response. The result is a vague feeling through the wheel that doesn't inspire confidence. Handling. Despite the lack of feedback through the steering wheel, the Versa Note handles reasonably well around corners and over big bumps in the pavement. That said, It's rarely fun, just competent. Drivability. In spite of its tepid performance, the Versa Note is an adequate day-to-day driver. Its small size makes it a good grocery getter and an easy parker. The high-winding CVT can be annoying, though. Comfort. The Versa Note is plagued by below-average seat comfort, a jittery ride and plenty of wind, road and engine noise. These are low scores even for the economy hatchback class. Seat comfort. A rare instance in which the rear seats offer more room and comfort than the front seats. The lumpy front buckets offer decent adjustment but little lateral support. Ride comfort. Ride comfort is typical for a small car, which means it feels busy over bumps and is negatively affected by crosswinds. Other choices in the segment do a better job. Noise and vibration. Wind, tire and engine noise is evident most of the time and will prove excessive for some. Under acceleration, the engine emits a loud cow-like groan until you lift off the pedal. Interior. A few clever and unexpected measures offset the usual subcompact interior qualities and drawbacks. The Versa Note SV's materials are notably better than those on the lower trim level, but they are not much better than average for this segment. Ease of use. Taller drivers will find the cabin controls a bit hard to reach. The driving position, armrests and placement of window switches all feel out of place. Getting in, jetting out. Entry and exit are easy from any seat. As a bonus, the rear doors open almost to 90 degrees for unusually good access when space allows for it. Driving position. The lack of a telescoping steering column means that slightly taller than average drivers will either have to sit uncomfortably close or have an awkward reach to the steering wheel. Roominess. The rear seat room is excellent, particularly when it comes to legroom. The cabin feels open and airy for such a small car. Visibility. We found the sight lines above average for a hatchback, with no blind spots. The optional rear-view camera system is somewhat unnecessary unless the vehicle is loaded to the ceiling with cargo. Quality. The overall build quality of the Versa Note may meet some lower expectations, but among rivals it's noticeably down market. Even higher trimmed Versa Notes will remind you that you're in an economy car. Utility. Cargo space is about average for the class behind the rear seats but small when it comes to maximum capacity. The rear seats do fold flat, and the multi-adjustable cargo floor could prove useful in some cases. Small item storage. Storage for your personal items is limited to a few small door pockets and cup holders. Rivals offer larger and more intelligent solutions. Cargo space. The Versa Note's 18.8 cubic foot cargo space behind the rear seats and maximum 38.3 cubic foot capacity aren't impressive, but Nissan's dividend-height cargo floor allows you to store flat items, purses, laptops, briefcases out of sight while providing a larger space on top.